I had the opportunity for the treasure trove way early, and I had to say no because want I didn't want to be blocked, to be stuck that early, because it's really hard right off the bat from the entrance hall to end up with dead ends, and then you don't have much to go by. That was such good timing to be able to even go in and pull the lever and go out the other side. Beautiful. So I think that went pretty good. It was tight in spots, but I think it went pretty good. I will be back super duper shortly. Take my coffee cup. All right. Yay. 55 cents. 6 cent increase yesterday, man. All right, so once again, let's try if we can get a Bernie Birdie shiny. I'll take it. I'm gonna do the spare room first. I really want the break room, but geez, car keys one more time. Den. There's our gem. All right, so we need to mark the pawn. I know. Very much like the first round all over again. Okay. Let's head outside and check it out. Exactly, Crispy. Let's head outside and check out the outdoor room. So we will have locked green notes. I suspect that's going to be giving us interesting information. I'm going to go tool shed. Now, we do not have any blessings right now. So, Is that the... Yeah, it's the wrench again. The gear wrench. Okay. So we have the gear wrench, the car keys, the key card, and the shovel. Just frequency of mechanical rooms. Right. Which apparently I was not reading correctly the first time. This is the second time that we've gotten the wrench. I was clearly not reading it correctly the first time. Oh, come on. All right. Spare room. Yeah, exactly. I just hate... Oh, we already have you marked. I just hate seeing the I just forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I just hate seeing the entrance hall blocked off right away. You know what? Hell yeah, I'll take the kitchen. Hey, kitchen. We missed you. We missed you before. Now, do you have a symbol? I had it in my head that the kitchen or the pantry had one, but you don't. Oh. Alright, so what do we have on the menu? Bananas. Club sandwich, chef salad for my green rooms, and an aquarium will make our lovely charbroiled Cajun spice salmon even better. So aquarium would be nice. Eh. Parlor at least lets me go down. It's not the worst option. Gems, oh so important. Yes, it is a wind-up key. It is 2 wind-up keys. All right. Our billiard room is, our break room is into fractions now. The white box is true. The other 2 boxes are false. The other 2 boxes are empty. So that's saying that they're in here. So if the other 2 boxes are empty, then, well, this one's most likely false anyway. White box is true. The other 2 boxes are false, which would mean that's not true. And that's not true, which means they're in there. If the white box is true and you're true, then the other 2 boxes are false, which makes you false, which doesn't work. So that's a conflict. I'm going to put it in the black one. And get our gems. Alright. Now, at least we get this corner. We have a bigger chance of getting shinies. I kind of want the observatory, but I think we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna get the coat check out of the way because it is a dead end and it won't be able to come up anymore. The others all have options. Let's utilize the complete dead end. What? We didn't put our super shiny soundy thing. Oh, we didn't put that away. We just went to the... Oh! I forgot to put it back. I forgot to put it back. That is a second time I have forgotten to put something back in there. And it hurts us! Okay, that's a bit snaky just to get back. Oh, the kitchen's not too bad. Okay. Yeah, fancy lockpick thing. She be gone. We're already here. I'm going to go ahead and start drawing to the west just to get some things a little closer. Drawing room is nice because it's open and I get a free reroll and I get a gem. Sometimes there are sneaky keys and such in here too. Okay, let's go here. I was just thinking I could draw just the corner room and then let everything else come down. But I'm kind of leaning against it to have another chance at her ladyships. Just because I went over there that I'm like, ooh, I might be able to get her ladyships. Although I do have the car keys and we have a chance at the conservatory in the corner. Oh, I can do the observatory now. But I'd rather keep going up. I'm going to take the free reroll. Commissary is a bad orientation. Let's go the hallway. Not that I have a key, but let's go the hallway. I know there's a locked trunk. I think I'm gonna do the laboratory. laboratory. And the reason I'm going to do the laboratory... Oh. Oh, hey, look what I can do. I can make the laboratory way less frequent. Oh. I kind of want to do the laboratory way less common. I'm thinking unusual is pretty good, because I often don't take it. Let's do a quick peek for shinies. Specifically trying to look for the salt shaker, because that can be sneaky. Oh yeah, we're going to do the experiment, and we're going to connect to the security room. I may reconsider that depending on the results of the radiation scan. I was supposed to do that. I could have scanned yesterday. When you draft a hallway from the hallway, the next time you open a locked trunk, when you draft 5 rooms, 3 aquariums to the day's draft pool. Well, I imagine we could have a bad radiation thing from too many in a row. If the radiation goes up, sure. I imagine some rooms wouldn't be accessible, or some areas of the house. It triggers a safety mechanism that unlocks all doors in the house. Oh, I read that. I read that. Which means we can forcibly unlock all things. I did read that. It didn't click that it was beneficial. It was just like in case of emergency. But that's a good thing for us to have in general. You just had to nuke the building to unlock everything. Yeah, that. Alright, hallway from hallway, get more gold. Now this is what I'm thinking with the laboratory. Is it's going to give us a safety net in case the foundation makes us, like locks us out. Like the garage, and then we can't go down. We can still come over from the laboratory and go down. It's kind of my thinking. For now, though, I'm going to let it be. Let it be. Let it be. And I don't want to do the drawing room. Again, I'm going to keep that in case I need it for a safety net to be able to still access that part. Now, I wouldn't mind getting the garage because I do have the car keys. And that gives me a set of 3 keys plus bonus, which we often get as keys. This shirt itself has the little strappy things built into the shirt. They're not my bra straps, but I always feel like it's my bra. All right, we're going to go off the den. Now, I can get multiple dens. I can get an extra hall closet. And of course we get the security. Breaker moves us up. I'm not going to get the security room. Okay. Shiny? Shiny? The RB key's in here. Shiny? Shiny? No. Okay. Okay. Lily, I don't know if you heard earlier, but we were able... Aquariums count as hallways, which means that this is probably useless, but it'd be like a hallway from hallway plus 3 aquariums could easily allow you to... Yes. Yes, it could. But we got the perfect mirror room last night, and I was able to check all 4 cabinets, and there were 2 bonus rooms, a key, and gold. All right, so a third of 12 is 4. Oh my lord. A third of 23 is not 11. 20 plus a third of 3 is 1. That would be 21 minus 11 is 10. Minus a third of 15 would be 5. Oh my gosh. Okay. Three squared is... Wait, a third of 3 is 1. Plus 1. So that's 3 squared is 9. Minus 5 is 4. Nope. Okay, that's 4. 21, 10, 5. Okay. So, is it a third of 3 squared plus a third of 3 squared? That would be 4 plus a third of 3, which would be 5 squared is 25 minus a third of 15 would be 5, which is the answer I came up with before. So it's not 5. One, 1, 2, 4, 5, 25. Yeah, 25. That's right. Minus 20. How minus 20? It's minus a third of 15. A third of 15, not 15. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay, we have some keys. As much as I'd like the locksmith, let's get some options around. This is another den. I don't see any. Yeah, there's no chess pieces in here. So far we have a pawn, a white pawn, and that's it. Okay, commissary. These are my two shops. If we get the bunk room, that's a doubled. What do we got? Oh, baby. Everything. Sledgehammer. It does suck there. That's why I'm like, I can't do it. I mean, I'd like if this next one, oh, okay, you're not allowed to be the bunkhouse right now. Now that I spent half my money. Ah, the kennel's not bad, but I'm not necessarily going to get a lot of diggy spots. The nursery is nice, but that'll use my last gem. I'm gonna tuck the storeroom in here. Another white pawn, so nothing exciting. Beyond pawnage. Alright, no reason to come over here again. To the other den. Yeah, pawns are everywhere, which makes sense. Treasure trove. That's just a dead end. That's a dead end. I mean, I might as well do the treasure trove. Find out a secret. Ooh. It's a different color. It was white last time. It's blue this time. Green memos in white boxes are always lies. What? Green memos in white boxes are always lies. This is a blue memo. A blue memo is telling me. Green in treasure trove equals true. Have we ever had a white box? Blue in white box. Lies. It was but it wasn't a blue memo. It was a green memo in the white box. All right, well, we've got ourselves some change. You know what? Wow. Let's go from the foundation. So, break room, den, break room, other den. I did grab that gem, right? Yeah. Den, break room, other den, spare room, entry hall. Okay. Yesterday's box was white, but it wasn't a blue memo. It was a green memo. I think we do the foundation because I'd like to drill down as much as possible from the west. We don't have fancy keys besides the car keys. And the car keys would get us more key. The garagey would get us more keys and potentially a specialty key. So let's go to the foundation and keep things moving. We have both north and east from the foundation. I would like to do that first. That's right, shoes. Kick in, baby. You know, hallway from hallway and the hallway from hallway on the experiment combined with they always do a thing are combined with the aquarium rooms are potential for a lot of triggers. I'm going to... Oh, hey, Pack is live. I am doing Core Keeper. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the... There it is, the soil sample. So we can have that in the corner and see, you know, to help us pick places that has rich soil. To save me trouble, I will confirm the blue memo you read today was true and the green memo was false. Ooh. That is false. And this is true. Thank you. Oh, I clicked that, so now I'm not on the right screen. Okay, so both north and east is where we want to go here. Although part of me wants to go west just the once and most likely get the garage, because the garage is very common to pop up on this side. Okay, nothing exciting. East. So few keys. Hey. Oh, I have the sledgehammer. I can go to the hallway and smashy smash. Oh, corridor it is. I would love to do the observatory, but not in that orientation. Ew. That's a terrible orientation. We have the sledgehammer. We can go smash it. This would be 3 things. Oh, I would love you, but that calls for more gems than I have. That gets us keys. 1, 2, 3 rooms. That's not that much. I guess we're taking the closet. Silver key. Regular key. And the north compass. Silver key is very good. The north compass is very good. So back to the foundation. But yes, the hallway, when we get to it now, I can smush. Secret tunnel. This is gonna get me another gold. Hang on. This would not be a bad place for the silver key. The foyer. I don't have it. Okay. The Great Hall it is. Experiment successful. I only have 2 keys left. Please let me in. Don't be a shorty. Ah. Please let me in. Don't be a shorty. But that one's gonna be locked. Oh! You're not locked because you're not the initial. Okay. Hey, Locksmith looks really good, but sucky at the same time. But Locksmith looks really good. Music Room also gives me keys, but Locksmith looks really good. I think we have to do the Locksmith, and then we can do other things. I can't do the Locksmith. I can't do the Music Room. Conference Hall. You could be nice and just like give me something anyway. I won't. No. Okay. Complain. Okay. Oops. Oh, you cut me off. No matter what, it cuts me off. I can't do the observatory anyway. I ain't got money or gems. Boogaboo. Boogaboo. All right. Let's go north here. I have 1 key. Okay, let's go north from the Great Hall because I know for sure which door that is. Courtyard. Courtyard works great. And my allowance has been raised. Diggy? Diggy? And smash! Hey, a couple of dice. I will not complain. It is another Hall from Hall. Yeah. Okay. I don't see any other, delightful shiny. Okay, these are unlocked, so we're safe-ish. The pool. I don't have a gem. I have to do the Nook. I have to do the Nook. The Locksmith is so tempting, but this gives me my ultimate down. I mean, the bunk room would also be great, but it's a dead end. That would give me multiple bedrooms, and it would also double my moolah. But mostly I want to go down, down, down. Yeah, bakey eggs. Okay. No. I got one left. You drive a hard bargain game. Lack of gymage is very much hindering me. Yes. Do you have... No, you don't have anything in here either. That's... locked. Okay. And go out the other courtyard. That we know is unlocked. The gym connects to the conference hall. The weight room guarantees my north pole. Since I don't have keys, I don't see much choice. That's not the weight room. That is not the weight room. That was a mistake. Okay. Well, there was a gym in the weight room, and I thought I scooched over, but clearly user error. All right. Let's go from the maid's room. The door is locked. You're right. Well, let's go from the Great Hall. Those doors are locked. Those doors are locked. To the foundation! What is it? No. You have things right there. It's not ready yet. It's almost ready. It's almost time to eat. West Wing. Now, I can't do the garage even if I wanted to, which I do because there's guaranteed keys, but I don't have the gem. Let's do the West Wing Hall. Poor soil anyway. Those moved me over. That's a requirement. I guess I mean 4 coins versus guaranteed gems and gems here. Sometimes thank you. Sometimes well there's usually a shiny here. Coin purse, but there's often A dig spot? Okay, no diggy spot today. Are there? No, this is not a room for chess pieces. Today's chess piece options are pretty crappy. Might as well just get it over with. The pantry's not going to connect to anything. The vestibule's not going to connect to anything, and just might. Well, I can't do that one anyway. It might just lock me out anyway. I guess we'll get the bedroom. A gem? Huzzah! A gem. So we have the option of smashing the hallway chest and maybe getting keys. We could also go up one from the west wing and maybe get the... Well, I couldn't get the garage anyway. No, the garage... I have a key. I have gems. We're just going to go up one. It's got to be the foyer. But the bigger thing is, I can now open up all the Great Hall doors, maybe get something from there. And, I mean, I'm not going to complain about another shiny. Nope, 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 nope. Secret passage, Great Hall. Yeah. So, in theory, hey, we already found out. From our science that everything opens up post. Okay, that's a west door, or an east door, excuse me. Which I don't really have a shot at getting into unless I pull the lever in. I don't even have the broken lever, so yeah, unless I get the weight room and pull the lever to go up north, we ain't going other. What? In a little bit more time. Grandpa is, yeah, he's making us yummy bread. So that has pulled. Can we get a gem? Right, if I draw the weight room. That's a key. Okay, that's everything. We have a key. We can come down from the maid's chamber again. I don't have any fancy keys. Let's go to the maid's chamber and work our way down. Hi. You suck. Let's find out what we get. It's one Spent a gem. I don't think her ladyships cost anything. Hey. Careful now. Money for gems. Gems for keys. Money for keys. That would be a lot of keys. Yeah, but it's all the money. You can't like stop it at partway through. You know what? Let's go back to the foundation. Let's all go to the foundation. Let's all go to the foundation. I'm gonna go outside. Come back. Yeah. When we go outside, we'll be able to pop around and lock, smack the hallway. We'll be able to smack the hallway chest. Okay. I can't pull up my map. I'm trying to pull up my map. I'm like, ugh, map, impatient. There. It's like, we know. Okay, so we can smack the hallway and then go into the laboratory and see what happens. There's still 2 more to that in that direction. The case might give us a couple of gems. Worst case scenario, we'll be where we need to be to log off in the break room. And, you know, we do have the coat check. Maybe we stick one of these things in the coat check. Since I forgot to do that earlier and lost my beautiful, beautiful amp pick. I mean, I could throw the sledgehammer or this sneakers. We could put something in there. Yes. Off the drawing room, there is a wacky doodle smacky smack. Hey, we have a key. Key. Thank you. Thank you. A key, a gem, and a dream. All right, to the laboratory. Oh my gosh, that was so cheesy. Okay. Oh, boudoir is the wrong orientation. Sure. The gem lets us smack some trunks. I don't see anything up there. Don't see anything right here. Schmack! Alright. Dice. I won't complain about dice. And another key! Watch what you smack in the trunks. Alright, so that whole upper corner is just lost to us. I really can't see a way to regain that at all. Hey, bunk room! I've already got 3 now with the laundry room, so you are not helpful. Greater chance of finding things in green rooms. Thanks. We're gonna check the chapel just to be able to go through. And again, nothing super stressful. Looking for shinies. There is the bishop in here. I knew it. Okay. I'm gonna re-roll. Oh, Lily, thank you. You're amazing. I never have sent you that. We could play with that, and it's somewhat near the entrance hall to run back and forth, but I'm kind of hoping for a bonus thing, because this is our last room. One more try. I'll do the mailroom. Pump with power is ideal, but you can still... Right, that's what I was thinking. Like, we don't even have it powered. We could lower it a little bit and look. Thank you. I will get a no contact delivery tomorrow. Meanwhile, there's no, nothing in here. Hi. Right, 2 gems plus a surprise in there. Simon, let me know if I'm writing it too much. I've never been too good at gauging where the line of impropriety is, and for all I know, maybe the help I'm offering you with these letters is unwanted. Maybe you're perfectly fine without my help. It's been a bit of a moral quandary for me as I've written these, as I'm fairly certain your uncle didn't want us to assist you on your quest. Still, if it was that important, I have to believe he'd have the foresight to specifically instruct us not to interfere. Nothing ever deterred him from that level of supervision in the past, and after working alongside him for over a decade, I like to at least imagine we were friends, and that I knew him well. In conclusion, I think he would have found the level of help I have offered well within the acceptable range. I haven't spoken too much about him since his departure, and I know you didn't know him as well, but as soon as you're ready, I'm going to have plenty of stories to tell. He was a fearless businessman with the greatest respect for invention. Of all the laboratories I've worked in, I can tell you Mount Holly was a gem, and I'm hoping we can continue that work once you've taken up the reins. But I won't get ahead of myself. You still have to find the 46th room. Dear Simon, after giving it some thought, I've decided I'm going to continue helping you. I also just had a small chat with the probate lawyer, and he assures me there's nothing in the Baron's instructions that would preclude me from offering you my modest assistance. So let me tell you what I know. About a week before Sinclair died, something rather curious happened. A few lab assistants were called by Mrs. Babbage, the house manager, to remove several floor plans from Sinclair's drafting studio. Typically, all of the unused floor plans are kept there, and I have never heard of them being removed to other locations. Nor would I presume to guess the reason for such an action. I'm not sure which floor plans are removed or where they were moved to, save one, which I was instructed to remove myself. Assuming it was not moved again after I hid it, you should be able to find it in the observatory, hidden within the lens compartment of the telescope within. If there's a reason behind the removal of these floor plans from the drafting studio, hopefully this will serve as the first illuminating step towards finding out why. Hi. Just a minute. What? What? Nobody made it impossible for you to help. That must mean it's okay. What? The lens. Hey, this is what I was looking for. Another one of you. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. Hey Simon, I'm going to assume at this point you've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run into our keycard security doors. These are actually a fairly new addition to the house that were designed by Kirk Darren and myself and were installed after an unfortunate incident 2 years ago when some of your uncle's correspondence was stolen by a member of the staff who had somehow managed to reach a room that they should not have been able to find. We're still not 100% sure how he got past the antechamber seals, but it was clear after that episode that not every member of the staff should have unchecked access to the higher ranks of the estate. It's important to note here that in my own experience, I found every other member of the staff to be extremely trustworthy and unwavering in their loyalty to your uncle. Still, after the incident, we decided to err against our own confidences and opted to install a state-of-the-art security system, issuing keycards to only the most trusted members of the senior staff. If you find that security doors become an annoyance while you're attempting to navigate the house, you should be able to lower their frequency from the security terminal. There's even a nifty trick to unlock them by utilizing the utility closet in conjunction with the security settings. Commonplace, standard, unusual, rare. That's an interesting. There's two things that are very interesting about this. One is this name that tells us I think I even wrote it down from the locker room. And I'm going to take a screenshot of this just in case it comes in handy somewhere with the whole commonplace. That was on a green memo, so it could be true or false. Kirk Darren. Right! Interesting. I'm pretty sure it was in the locker room. Kirk Darren equals pseudonym. Yes! Green note in the locker room. So I'm going to make a note that that is a scientist. Installed security. Now we don't have it here. Kirk Darren is security. Oh, okay. Well, not scientist. Installed security. Simon, following up on the map I created outlining the steam-powered duct system, I thought it would be helpful to provide you with a corresponding map for gas power, which is an outdated system that currently is only utilized outside the house on locations on the ground. Gemstone Cavern. That's the one that we're missing. The Gemstone Cavern. We haven't been there. Ooh. Cool. I've been hinted towards a cavern, but you think I have overlooked those hints? Gemstone Cavern. Screenshotting this too, just in case. That Anne, yeah, that's Mrs. Babbage, early on that she's usually the one responsible for directing the house in the mornings. Oh, those are fantastic. Those are fantastic notes. Letters. Most of the time, we've had these. Most of the time, we've had these. Yeah, that's where we started reading again. And they've told us things that we already knew. Very interesting. Now, I don't have the observatory, so I can't rub-a-dub-dub now. Dinner should be ready. I'm about to go check. Dad made bread again. We should check something. You've had hints to an unresolved thing in the office emails and a piece of paper. You did tell me I need to look over emails again. Okay. You did tell me I need to look over emails again. And the reason I was looking over the past ones was because you said I needed to reread the... No, sit down. I'm going to go get you dinner. Sit down. Sit down. Return all correspondence and packages addressed at Denny Ravine to sender. He is no longer employed with our staff. This one I know about and I wrote down. This is the one that I think you're referencing. And is that what that is? It says... I wrote down these instructions. Look at the office emails. Right. Okay. I'm going to take a picture of this because I wrote down the things. I didn't actually snap it, like screenshot it. And this was the note that I thought you might be referencing. Okay. Utility closet. And observatory. Okay, I got to go ahead and grab some food for everybody. Okay, I'll be right back. Focus. There you go. Focus. You're okay. You have to slow down. There, you got your new book and you got your new magazine. So, yeah, I recall that. All right. Now, I do think... Where am I going? I'm going to the pool, to the laboratory, down to the drawing room. Okay. Yes, the pool, the lab, straight on down, right? Okay. I do think we should get ourselves to the checkout, the coat check. Ay, there's hair within my glasses. Oh, okay. There we go. So, bedroom and around. And much to my dismay, there was nothing to retrieve. So I feel like we should get something. Check the wind-up key. Hey, hey. I'm fairly tempted to get the running shoes put away. We may want the gear wrench again for the lab. I think the running shoes are really helpful. Okay. Back snaking around. Okay, I'm pretty sure the break room. Yes. To the den and the break room, where we want to log off. So we have several things that we can check out. Ooh, Black Ridge Grotto, it says. Call it a day. Yeah, we're going to have a package. We're going to have, watch is going to include the shoes in the package. We're going to have a package. We're going to have a guaranteed 2 gems. There's office emails to read. Impressive manner of tomorrow.